What's going on, guys? It's your host, Invisible DFS. Let's talk DraftKings and Fanduel fantasy basketball segments for December 17, 2019. As I do, guys, we're going to go and check one lineup in FD and TK, and after that, I'm going to give you guys my 5.5K players or under. That's my value plays, 5.5K and below. Let's go ahead and check the lineup out first. Then we're gonna go to the next segment after that. Let's do that right now. So my DK and my FD. All right. So in DK, basically, I love what's going on with that lineup right now in DK because you have Giannis in there. He has 68 right now. He's trying to ally. Oh man, Dallas is killing them. Wow, that's without Luka. Whew. I guess I'm hoping Porzingis is doing his thing. I don't know yet, but I'm hoping. All right, so like I was saying, I'm hoping Porzingis is doing his thing because I do have Porzingis. Oh, actually, I do have a lineup of Porzingis, so let me go ahead and check it out. I only have two lineup here, guys, just two lineup, and this is actually the $1. So. Let's see. It's on the other one, so I'm not even gonna go there. No time for that. Even Delon White is not doing too bad. Wow, they're down by 14 points. So, oh man, I hope Giannis doesn't go sit, but I still think they have a chance because Giannis there. I hope somehow they have a chance. Wood was a bad pick, man. Man, he had a great first half. I don't know what happened to the second half. I guess he didn't see that many minutes. You have Hero here. Well, that's on the team I need to check. I need to check this one, 303. That's the good one. Well, the better one. So, Bruce Brown did his thing, man. I love Bruce Brown once. Without Blake, Bruce Brown is a whole different player. He got to have the ball in his hand more. Definitely a better second half than the first half. But I like Bruce Brown. I went heavy on Bruce Brown today once Blake was announced out. It didn't matter to me if Drummond was going to be out or not. And Bradley Beal. Alright, so Giannis still doing his thing, 42 now. So hopefully, if this game go to OT, I would love that. Alright, so Markieff did good, 48%. Maker, yeah, he was a tricky guy, so no complaining there. But I don't know what's going on with Murray. I need him, and he's not getting any play, man. He needs to play more minutes. This guy, I haven't seen him come to the game for a while now. Then you have Carmelo with 19, and it's second half, so that's really good for me there. And Gallo doing his thing too. OKC was down really big, and now they are winning. And Gallinari is doing his thing, so I'm happy to see that. All right, so I'm even more excited in FD because I have some lineups in FD that's looking really, really good, guys. So 337, Chris Paul. This lineup, the problem is here. FD, that's my center, man. Adams, look at this. Why did I play Adams? The one guy I thought that was going to have a big game today didn't do. I need Miami to come back and win this game too. So basically, that's not. I have a 337, a 318, and I think I have a better lineup too. So let's check it out. This one, 360. So I have Giannis. Yeah, I need Murray, man. He's only 4.2%, so I really need him back in the game. And I have Porzingis. So that's really good here. Mahimi was my center. So not a bad night at all, but this lineup right here with Harden, if somehow they can you have Chris Paul, Brunson, yeah, I need OT everywhere. Porzingis, Giannis, yeah, I need OT. But anyway, so this lineup is looking even better each and every time. Whatever happens, it should be a good night. Alright, might not be a great night, but should be a good night. So far, not bad. Alright, so anyway, that's it, guys. Let's jump to the chip list and check out the chip list. Alright, guys. So as far as the cheap list, for FD, Rondo. Okay, here there's a lot of other players actually I like in the 5.5K and below. So let me show you the other ones that I like. Fultz, I like him. Utah has been really bad lately, so team has been blowing them out. They won a couple up there, and you have Peyton, like him. Beverly might be coming back against Phoenix. TJ Augustine has been decent, even though coming off the bench. But I still decided to go with Rondo here. I decided to go with Rondo, especially if AD is gonna miss this game. We don't know yet. Most likely, he say he wants to play, but if he's gonna miss this game, Rondo scoring I'm gonna even like Rondo even a little bit more. That's the reason I put him. And Tilikina, 3.9K with that price, with what he did last game. I'm hoping he can still get about 24 minutes. And then Smith is like the odd guy right now, not getting any minutes. So Tilikina is my other cheap play. And for shooting guard, I have Lamb. Lamb price went down because of the team he is playing against. Yeah, that matchup is not going to be a joke, but for that price, I will definitely take a chance on him. Bogdanovic, based on what he did last game, he might be getting his mojo back on. So at that price against Charlotte, definitely I'm going to be looking to play him and play him a lot. T.J. Warren, basically the same thing. Everybody that spent the Lakers price went down. So 4.8K if you're looking for it, guys. So my T.J. Warren and Joe Harris was my two choices as far as 5.5K and below. But that's probably where I'm going to try to go above that, because I don't really like any of those guys. Even though T.J. Warren can, both him and Harris can have a great game, but most likely those are the two positions I might not be punting in there. Well, the small forward position. For Kaminsky, the last two games has been amazing. Alright, so it looks like most likely going to stay in the starting lineup right now till the guy can get his mojo back and get back in the starting lineup. The center once we get to center, I will tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Right now, he's out of my head right now. I can't think about him. Darius Saric, another guy. He's playing, it's a back-to-back, but I think he should be fine, and I love him. He's been doing good. And as far as center, I put Biyombo there because he has been great lately. But there are two other guys I was talking about, and that's Jackson Hayes. The price is a little bit too high for me. Daniel Jordan and Benz. Benz is if Benz somehow, but we won't know in time. But if somehow I can get in the starting lineup, at that price, definitely will be my favorite choice there. Alright. So as far as DK Fultz, like that price against Utah. So I already talked about him. So let me go ahead and put the center here first. Let's go back to the same guy I put. Yambo. Alright. So RJ Barrett, look at that price, man. I just cannot ignore that price. If in FD is like 6 something, I cannot ignore that price. So definitely will play him, and one of the guy I will be playing a lot. Bogdanovic, 5.3K. I already talked about him. Bagley, I just wish they say something about his starting. He's gonna be playing 25 plus minutes. I would definitely take a chance on him, and I will still do at that price. Alright, because he's a guy that if he is playing 30 minutes, his price is gonna go up to like 7K. Jackson Hayes, when comparing the price here to DK, then I like him here. So for that price, definitely. Lonzo Ball against Brooklyn, should be a fast-paced game. I definitely like him at that price. I just wish they can put him in the starting lineup. I don't understand what's going on with Lonzo Ball not in the starting lineup. Maybe it's not a good, when it's come for him and Holiday, but why not put the Holiday in the two guard position? Lonzo Ball can play with anybody the way he play. He doesn't really looking for a shot. He's one of those guys. I know Holiday need the ball in his end too, but Lonzo Ball can create for him, and they can create for each other. And Lonzo Ball doesn't even need the ball that much as far as scoring wise. Jeremy Lamb, I already talk about him, and Mike Conley. He is playing tomorrow, so definitely will be in my lineup at that price. I don't care. I know he has been bad, but he's playing tomorrow. He will be in my lineup. Right now, he's probable. So if something happens, they say he's not gonna be playing, then he won't. But with that price in DK, he will be in my lineup. So in DK, you'll have RJ, and you have Conley and Hayes. But basically, I like all those guys. All right, so that's why they are here. My favorite cheap plays as far as 5.5K players or under. So let's go ahead and check out my 5 plays, which including 3 core players, 1 cheap play, and of course the start of the night. Alright guys, so here are my players. So my star of the night is Trae Young in FD. Alright, Trae Young against New York. That's gonna be his welcome. You know, people love to play in New York. I believe that's his first game there. So Trae Young against New York, definitely looking to play him. Actually, that is his first game against New York. Alright, so Trae Young will be my star player in FD. And then, okay, Conley. At first, I didn't have Conley. I'm going to play Conley as a core player. Actually, as a cheap play, as a cheap play in FD. Alright, I cannot play him as a core player because I don't know how many minutes he is going to play. So FD, once it's locked, you cannot go back and change. So for that, I'm going to play him as a cheap play compared to DK. Once we get to DK, I'll talk about him more. Alright, so Conley is my cheap play, and my core plays are Isaac, Ingram, and Vucevic. Those are my core play. I feel great about Isaac. To me, Isaac correlation with Vucevic, Isaac play much better when Vucevic is on the floor. I don't know why, but that's what it has been. As you can see, Isaac was doing great once Tobias doesn't play for them anymore. Once what's their power forward for Orlando? Once Gordon came back, he was struggling. Alright, so but once Vucevic, he finally had a good game in his last game with Vucevic back in the lineup. So I like him, even though they're playing against Shooter. So I went with both of them here. So hopefully this lineup, one of those lineup you are with those guys are doing great, and you have those 2 guys going into the last game. That's a good thing to have. And then Brandon Ingram against Brooklyn, I went with him. I like him in both sides. I expect him to be, like I said again, to be one of the top scorers of the night. Here's the thing. LeBron James, I wanted to put LeBron James as my star, but I want to put him only if AD was going to be out. Davis, we don't know yet if he's going to be out. So if he is going to be out, most likely I could be taking 2 players out of this lineup. I could take Trae Young and then Graham out, and then put LeBron and somebody else. Alright. And another player I was thinking of playing too in place of Conley was Tilkina. I was thinking of playing Tilkina because he's cheap. He is cheaper in DK, so I rather go in DK with him. Alright. So Conley, I know he has been struggling, and he missed the last 5-6 games. So hopefully this game, if he play about 25 minutes, hopefully he got his mojo back and give us high 20s to 30 plus fantasy points in that, because he can do it. As far as DK, Dinwiddie is a core player for me. I'm going with RJ as a core player, and I'm going with Conley as another core player. So usually I wouldn't go with RJ as a core player, but with that price, I'm going to take the chance on him, play him as a core player rather than a cheap play, and also Conley as a core player. But the thing about Conley, hopefully if we get the news, we should be able to get the news, and hopefully we can change him to someone else if you feel like, well, they say it's not going to be limited to 20 minutes or something like that. In DK, you can make that change. That's why I rather play him as a core in DK rather than play him in FD as a core player. Alright, and then for my star, I went with a cheap star with Brandon Ingram. So in DK, what I do with DK, I left you guys with enough money. If somehow you want to play LeBron James, if somehow the news came out that AD will be missed, even if AD doesn't miss, you can still go ahead and play LeBron James because he is 10.9 If you put him in there, you're still gonna have 4.9k left to do your thing. All right. So yeah. Algebra, that price, there's no way I don't see him against ATL. There's no way I don't see him. When he's average 27.6 fantasy points, so there's no way I don't see him getting there. And Anticlina is starting the game, which could mean a lot of steal. Could get a lot of steal of Trae Young. You know, Trae Young can have one of those games when he went for like 5-6 turnovers, so you never know. So that's the reason I like him a little bit better in ZK for that price. Alright, so guys, that's basically it. Please like, subscribe, turn on your bell notification so as soon as I'm done with those videos, you guys can get them. I appreciate you guys. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please, you know, in my description, I'll have my Discord username and ID number there so you guys can find me, because once the game started at 7, a lot of time, if I'm not at the park or watching the game, most likely I'll be watching the games. You see that I'm at the park or be at the gym. So please subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Good luck, and don't spend money that you guys cannot afford to lose. And the last thing to say is, I'm out.